This is, as all of you know, third edition of Asia SDG Roundtable. SDGs are about sustainable development of people around the world, but they are also representing a multi-billion-dollar business opportunities. And therefore, the theme, unlocking the business opportunities presented by SDGs and integrating SDGs in the business strategy, the best practices. According to a report by the Business and Sustainable Development Commission, the SDGs could generate US dollar 12 trillion in business savings and revenues across four sectors by 2030: energy, cities, food and agriculture, and health and well-being. In order to unlock these business opportunities, companies require new forms of collaboration and cooperation within the ecosystem at the sector as well as country level. Companies need to create roadmaps to help them optimize their contributions to the SDGs and unlock the business opportunities presented by them. Mervyn King Academy for Sustainable Development in Asia aims to work very closely with companies from different sectors towards this goal going forward. Today, we are going to share best practices by two of the founding companies of Mervyn King Academy for Sustainable Development in Asia, that is Tata Chemicals and Aditya Birla Group. We will also have the opportunity to listen to Dr. Prem Singh, advisor Niti Aayog. He will share with us the Indian model for localization of the SDGs. As you may know, Niti Aayog is the think tank of Government of India and the nodal agency for tracking the SDGs in India. Since we have participants from across the world, let me share a few concerns and sensitize each one of you. Concern number one that I have is unsustainable consumption of natural resources by all of us. One of the serious implications of this is that the Earth Overshoot Day this year, Earth Overshoot Day was on July 28th, 2022. What does it mean? It means 2 months ago, collectively, we have consumed the yearly quota of the natural resources in just 7 months, and 5 months that are remaining, that means from July onwards, we will overdraw from the Mother Earth. So it's my earnest appeal that we all should bring change in our lifestyle and try and focus on responsible consumption. My concern number two, there is rampant inequality around us, and therefore SDG number one, that is poverty with the global resolve of ending poverty in all its forms everywhere, is extremely important, and we all should work towards it in our own small way. Companies can, of course, do it in their own big way. Let me reinforce a few messages also. I am reminded of a beautiful message from Mr. Ratan Tata when he came to one of our award functions, when we conferred on him the Lifetime Achievement Award in Ethical Leadership and Corporate Governance. He said that whatever is good for society is good for business. Crisp, short, but a powerful message. Whatever is good for society is good for business. Second very powerful message is by His Holiness Dalai Lama. He says business is force for good. We all know that solving the world's social and environmental problems is a daunting task, yet solutions are entirely within our reach. The world needs individuals, communities, businesses, investors, and institutions to heed to this His Holiness Dalai Lama's clarion call, recognize the need and opportunity, and turn compassion into action. Change will not happen because of the decisions made by the governments through these SDGs. Shri Dalai Lama says, real change can only take place when we allow our compassion and values to guide our decisions and choices. I want to conclude with an appeal to all of you. Indian Prime Minister, as you know, at COP26 has announced that India will be net zero by 2070. This India's commitment is to be collectively fulfilled by the Indian companies and 1.3 billion Indian people. Companies will have to create pathways to plan for what to achieve by 2030, then by 2050, and so on. But the first step for all the corporate leaders present in this roundtable is to manage a paradigm shift to become multi-stakeholder company. Our corporate responsibility is not just for towards the owners or only shareholders, but towards all stakeholders. At individual level, we have to become green yodhas, I call it. Green yodhas meaning fighters for the sustainable development. So with that message, I want to thank you for your indulgence.